What's good, and welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Hope you're well, guys. We're going to go over Bitcoin. We're currently sitting at 46,465. We're sitting at a market cap of 861 billion. We're down about 10% on the day, and the 24-hour realm is 66.63 billion. Guys, great time to join Crypto.com, my favorite platform for investing. The market is on sale here, and you can grab one of their incredible Visa cards to get $25 in crypto just for signing up through my referral. So let's hop into it, guys. All right, guys, so I wanted to start here on the 1 hour time frame. So we had a bear pennant, and the technical target here is down at about 42K, which was a previous level of support. If we scroll back here, you can see there was quite a bit of support, previous level of resistance, previous swing high down at 42K. That is your technical target, but as you can see here, we did have a bullish divergence. We created a higher high on the chart. We created a lower high. Sorry guys, we created a lower high on the chart and we created a higher high on the RSI. So we're having a relief bounce here. Now if we come up and we get rejected by this level at about 46,000, which was also a previous level of resistance, then that's when we can see that continuation. The EMAs come up, we get rejected, and we roll over, and we see that continuation to the downside. It would be absolutely crucial if we're going to see a bounce back to the upside for us to get back above 46.7K. So I want to pop over to the 4 hour time frame to give you guys some possibilities. I want to be kind of neutral here and go over both the bullish and the bearish scenario. So if we can't get back above 46,725 and start trending back upwards, what can happen here is we have a dead cat bounce. We have our sell-off, and then boom, you have a dead cat bounce. You fail to create a higher high, and you see that continuation, which would send us into a bear market. Or the other scenario here is that we've had a significant bit of sell-off. We create a strong level of support. Maybe we create something like a double bottom. As you can see here, we created a double bottom, and we see that continuation back to the upside. And it was just a temporary dump, not a dump that's going to send us into a bear market. So right now we need to watch these levels of resistance at 46.7. If we get rejected, we could see that continuation. Now that doesn't mean we won't come down to 42K or even lower. We could come down to this level of support at about 38K. Let me drop it in with the little price tag here. And then see that continuation back to the upside. That is a possibility, guys. But as of right now, you want to watch 46.7. If we don't break it, if we start back testing it as resistance, let me open it up here, where we just come and we hit it as resistance, that's when you can see that continuation to the downside here. All right, guys. And as you can see, we've had the bearish cross, obviously, of the EMAs. So if we can't get back above them, they will come down and act as a major level of resistance and can see that continuation to the downside. We would have to break 46.7 and get back above the EMAs for the bulls to be back in control. Right now, the bears are in control. We had our bearish engulfing candle, and we're seeing that continuation to the downside currently here. So we're going to pop over to the daily time frame. All right, guys, so we're here on the daily, and as I had said yesterday, we still have room to come down on the RSI from our bearish divergence. We haven't come all the way down to 30, and in many cases, not always, but when you have divergences, they'll come all the way back down to 30, or if it's a bullish divergence, in many cases, they'll come all the way back up to 70. Not always, guys, but there is that possibility. We have lost the 20 EMA. Now, people are saying it was El Salvador. People are saying it's because it was National Buy Bitcoin Day, and that could be a factor, but really the whales control the market, guys. And when the whales see that we're getting greedy, we were in extreme greed. Let me pull up the index here. So you can see here yesterday we were in extreme greed. We're up at 79, and the whales took advantage and brought us all the way back down to 47, currently sitting at neutral. So beautiful opportunity to accumulate, not financial advice, but I'll be doing a little bit of accumulation of Bitcoin, of Ethereum, and even some of the altcoins, ADA, XRP. Even if it drops lower, just keep accumulating. These are great prices to get into these projects. And the more that the price drops, the more opportunity that you have to get in at a cheaper price. Of course, I want to see that continuation, and I believe we will see that continuation, but I want to be neutral and go over bull scenarios here. So you can see we found support. We wicked down to the 55 EMA. I would like to see us hold that as support. If we come all the way down to 42K, I would prefer for us not to drop any lower, because if we do come all the way down to 38K, If we don't bounce back quickly here, what's going to happen is we're going to create the bearish cross just as we did here. And that's when we could see that continuation and send us into a bear market. However, if we find support here on the EMAs, or we come down to 42 and we bounce and we see that continuation, we have to break this high. That's the most crucial thing. When you see a bounce, just trade cautiously, guys, because if we bounce and we come up and we fail to break that high, then we could see that continuation to the downside. But if we come up and we break the high at about 52K, we were getting extremely greedy. Even I was getting greedy with Phantom and I got licked. That's when we could see that continuation to the downside. But if we create a strong level of support, we come up, we break this high at 52K, we're good to go. We're going to see that continuation on the bull run here. And I do believe if we were to come down here, now I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but if we came down to 42,117, the RSI on the daily would come down to about 30, and that might give us a beautiful opportunity for a bounce. Just keep an eye on a relief bounce, on a dead cat bounce. If you see us fail to break this high, that would be a stronger signal. Okay, we're going to see further sell-off and a possible bear market. But if we're just having our sell-off as we did right here, where we come down, we find a level of support, and then we see that continuation back to the upside. All right, guys, that's it for Bitcoin. Just a quick little update. Wanted to make you guys aware of that bullish divergence here. Oh, lordy lord, look at all these squiggly wigglies. Just a little second, guys. I wanted to make you guys aware of that bullish divergence, and we're seeing a bit of a relief bounce here. So keep an eye on 46,725. Guys, if we were to break through that, get back above the EMAs, that would be a beautiful sign of continuation. And I would drop in, let me drop in some levels of resistance, probably back up here at about 50.4K, which acted as a major level of resistance for Bitcoin. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Your levels of support here, 44,000 and 42K, and then all the way down at about 38K. All right, guys. And if you're interested in learning to trade with leverage, please have some experience with trading, check out my full link tutorial. You can make money on the way up and on the way down. They also have spot trading available if you're not interested in leverage trading. I definitely recommend spot trading to start. All right, guys, smash that like button. You can check out the Discord, over 1,000 members. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Much love.